Good morning, everyone. My name is Jason Collins with URL Insurance Group. I'm an agent support specialist here at URL, focusing in single premium life, traditional life insurance, as well as annuities and long-term care. First off, I'd want to thank everybody for being here on the call today. I know everybody's very busy, so thank you so much. Those of you that are doing business with currently with URL, I want to thank you. We understand that you have many options as to where to place your business, and that's why we appreciate you working with URL, and we promise to continue our dedication to your success. Some of you on the call today are new to URL. I want to welcome you. A little bit about URL. We're a full-service, family-owned national brokerage firm that has been working with agents like yourself, offering back-office support for over 35 years. We provide single premium life, fixed and indexed annuities, traditional life products, as well as individual and group health products. We also have a senior division that offers Medicare Supplement and Medicare Advantage. So please take a moment after this webinar and hop onto our website. That's www.urlinsgroup.com. And, just kick around there, learn if there's any other avenues that we might be able to help you. URL also has what we call our Orion platform. And it's in its simplest of forms, the Orion program provides agents an opportunity to generate business in areas that they've traditionally passed on. So just give us a call, and we'll see the sale through from start to finish, and then we'll compensate you as the agent. So again, to learn all about that, the website is www.urlinsgroup.com. So I'm extremely excited to present the second series of Life Insurance Awareness Month, Single Premium Life. We've all seen in recent world events that there's things that are affecting people's money. And during this time of uncertainty, those that have protected themselves and their retirement portfolio have really positioned themselves for a strong and vibrant financial future. With over 70% of baby boomers needing some sort of long-term care before they die, those of you that are having those conversations right now are going to be on the forefront of this massive wave of sales. Today, we're going to discuss just a little bit on how single premium life can fill these portfolio gaps and turn potentially bad situations into a breathe easy moment for your clients, and more importantly, their families. So, before we get started, I do want to mention, should you have any questions during the broadcast, there is a question box on the right side of your screen. Simply type them in, and I'll answer them at the end of the broadcast. So without further ado, let's get started on week 2 of Life Insurance Awareness, Single Premium Life. So I want everybody to meet the Murrays. So when you've met your clients, the Murrays, you've sat down with them, you've done a fantastic job of doing some fact finding, and you've discovered that these are 3 concerns that they have: long-term care, some estate planning, or they also have unwanted RMDs or qualified money. When you hear those, those are buzzwords that you should be thinking about. Some long-term care, obviously, some single premium life. So again, what I would always recommend doing in a scenario like this, when you have a client that gives you these 3, is have them rank them of a matter of importance. And that way you'll know exactly what product that you'll be able to find a solution for them. So why single premium life? Well, I'm a baseball guy. It's an absolute home run. I always use this phrase. It's a use it, give it, and get it back kind of policy. So there's really no downside to this. So let's talk about the use it aspect of things. We talked about the protection from long-term care concerns. Back in 2019, Genworth submitted 53 rate hike filing requests with state agencies affecting $335 million in premiums, stating that they are going to continue filing for these premium rate increases to bring old policies to break even. So by utilizing a single premium life and accelerating the death benefit, you're getting away from any sort of premium increases that you would have, because you've already paid for the policy. Your clients have already paid for the policy. It's there, it's growing, and they are going to be able to accelerate that death benefit for any sort of chronic long-term care, nursing care event. So it's a great way for them to reposition their money and guarantee the fact that the money, the policy that they buy today is going to be enforced for when they actually need it. It has access to cash. If you ever need if the clients ever need any sort of withdrawals, let's say they need a roof on their house or they need to build, fix something, build a deck, go on vacation, they're able to have access to the cash. Because this is a life insurance policy, benefits are going to be generally tax-free. Yeah, there is a MEC issue. So, because it's going to be a single premium life. So if the client draws all of the money out and they surrender it, there could be a little bit of tax consequences on the gains, but generally it's going to be tax-free because it's going to be a life insurance. So any sort of, acceleration of the death benefit for long-term care needs, certainly life insurance, it's all going to be tax-free. With regular traditional long-term care, those are use it or lose it again. So this is a great way for, to really protect your clients. And, the last thing is it's reported that only 25% of those that currently make an application for long-term care even are approved. So with single premium life, rather, it's a simplified issue product. So there's a series of questions. It all depends on the carrier, but there's a series of questions, yes or no questions that your client could ask. That'll help determine if they're going to be able to proceed and get approved or not. Most of them, it's a telephone interview. They'll do a little MIB script check on the back end, but it's not, you don't have to worry about blood or urine getting poked and prodded. It's just simple yes or no questions or a telephone interview. That's it. So it's very, very easy. So that's the use it of it. For long-term care needs, you have access to your cash as far as if you need any sort of, daily funds. Now, again, it's not built for, income withdrawal or anything like that, but it has access to it. So let's talk about the give it aspect of things. So, it definitely provides a higher death benefit than the original funds that you put into. According to Forbes, baby boomers are expected to transfer about $30 million in wealth to younger generations over the years. So, right now is a great time to have those conversations, talk about creating a tax-free family legacy. There's definitely, there's business to be had. It's just a matter of having those conversations, and the great thing is too, it avoids probate. So that's money that you're saving at time of, when the loved ones need to be taken care of. You don't have to worry about lawyers or, going through any of that headache. And then give it back. There's a full 100% full liquidity options. A lot of these carriers will have 100% full liquidity from day one, full return of premium. We talked about the withdrawals and loans, and some carriers even provide a premium bonus. So, when I'm purchasing anything, I like to use these analogies. If I go to the Dick's Sporting Goods and I go buy a treadmill, obviously I'm buying it because I want to use it. I'm buying it because I want to use it. If I can't use it for whatever reason, or I get tired of it, or eventually it becomes just a clothes hanger at my house, I want to be able to give it to somebody if I can. Maybe my kids will be able to use it, some neighbors, family members, something like that. And God, if I don't have anybody that can use it, I want to be able to know that I can at least take it back to the store and get it back. So get my money back. So there's no real downside to purchasing one of these, because again, you'll be able to put the client's money into this. If for whatever reason they need to walk away from it, they always have access to that cash. In some areas, there might be a little bit of growth there, a little bit of cash growth, but they always have access to that original funds. Now, I wanted to touch on this. So EquiTrust, which was one of our larger single premium life companies up until about 2 years ago, they discontinued the WealthMax. They have now brought it back, and I'm extremely excited for this. Now, this is going to be coming back, I believe, mid-September. We're going to be doing a webinar to do a little bit more of a deep dive into this next week on September 24th, 2 weeks from now. And at 11 o'clock. So I would implore everybody to be on there to learn a little bit more, but just some little bit of overview of that. What it's going to do is it's going to provide a 12% premium bonus on any sort of premiums that are paid in. Certainly, we talked about the return of premium. So you're going to have the 100% full liquidity on this product. as well as the acceleration of the death benefit for any sort of chronic care or nursing care facility, maybe having a nurse come into your clients' homes. Again, it's simplified issue. And the new thing that I think is so cool about this product, it has a longevity bonus, which is so rare. It's so new. It's so unique. Basically, and again, Leon will talk about this a little bit more next week, but basically what it is at one point in the contract, so I think it's like age 85, there's a few variables that need to go into it. Age 85, you can never touch the money. The client can, never have to have any sort of withdrawals out of it prior to either with the chronic care or the 10% free withdrawals. But if they don't do any of that and they meet all the stipulations, they are able to actually access this cash and draw income off of it. So I think that's very unique. So that is a great way if you're out there selling annuities, to take maybe a little bit of the original funds that are going in to pay for the annuity, and purchase the EquiTrust WealthMax Bonus Life, because what you're doing is you're still going to be able to provide them some income from the product, but you're also going to be covering any sort of tax time bombs that they might have should they pass away on the annuities. So it's a great way to marry the two, merge the two, get two different sales out of it, two commissions. So it's a great way to kind of couple the two together. So I'm really excited for this. Please, if you haven't already, if you haven't seen the emails, please sign up for our WealthMax Bonus Life webinar on September 24th at 11 o'clock. It's 11 to 12, somewhere right around in there. So, again, fact finding is key. We kind of talked about that with the Murrays. Now, I only grabbed 3 carriers here, Nationwide, EquiTrust, and Baltimore Life. And I wanted to just kind of show here really how important it is to understand, what the clients are looking for. You can see here on the left-hand side, that's a wealth transfer. So the blue column there is Nationwide, the orange is EquiTrust, and the gray is Baltimore Life with the qualified money. So, the driving force for the Murrays are, in this case, wealth transfer. So you can see at that point, even though they all do the same thing, they will all provide a death benefit. They're all going to provide some sort of acceleration for long-term care. Some are better than others. So with the wealth transfer conversation, we would be looking at an EquiTrust style product. And so you can see the death benefit is obviously that much greater. On the right side, the conversation is geared more towards long-term care. So in this instance, Nationwide is the clear winner. The payout for the Nationwide long-term care benefits are much greater than what they would be for the EquiTrust, which is the same with the death benefit and the long-term care. Now, the third column, the gray column, again, that's Baltimore Life. The reason why I showed that is Baltimore Life has a wonderful product that will allow for qualified money. So if you have a client that has qualified money, they're looking to just, they don't need it anymore, or whatever. You can take this qualified money, purchase a single premium life. It's going to minimize the tax consequences for your client and provide them with a nice tax-free death benefit should they need, at the time of passing, or they're able to accelerate a little bit of that for long-term care needs. But again, if the long-term care concern is the number one when you're meeting the Murrays, we would be looking more of the Nationwide, maybe EquiTrust, those sort of things, than we would with Baltimore Life. And what's great about this is the average age of single premium life is age 72. So these are agents, they go up to age 90. We have companies that go up to 90, but the majority of them are about 85. So, it really is the older generation. And I use that word loosely because I'm getting up there myself. So, any of the baby boomers, 50 to 80, somewhere right around there, that's your wheelhouse. Like I said, the average age for the applicants are right around 72 years old. A great way that we see, if you hear of anybody talking about that they have maybe CDs and bank accounts that they don't need, that they're just earmarked for the next generation, boom, think single premium life. If anybody talks about having life insurance with cash value that maybe they don't need anymore, they don't need that huge chunk of money anymore as far as death benefit, kids are gone, house is paid off, but they want to have a little bit of life insurance. Well, you can just simply take that 1035 exchange from that cash value, roll it over in a single premium life, and you'll be able to help that client by getting rid of the premium payments that they're paying and provide them with a life insurance product that will be able to cover them for long-term care needs as well. So it's really a fantastic. So again, we go back to the Murrays. If long-term care is their number one, we would be looking at a company like Nationwide, One America, Lincoln Money Guard, those things where the long-term care is more of the prevalent feature of those products. If it's estate planning and they just want to take their, CDs and give them to the next generation or the cash, we would be looking at EquiTrust. We would be looking at a Baltimore Life, United Life, National Western, companies like that. If they have unwanted RMDs or qualified money, again, now we're looking at Baltimore Life or National Western has a very similar product to that. So, again, it's really all, again, I go back to it. It is so important to understand what it is that your clients are looking for. Don't be scared to ask the questions, because by asking the questions, you're understanding more what they are looking for in life. And then that will help you and I to present with them a solution for any of the issues that they may be having with the long-term care, either estate planning or the unwanted RMDs or qualified money. So I want to thank everybody for your time. Again, quick, easy. I know everybody's busy. Thank you so much for your time. I don't see any questions, so I must have done a fantastic job explaining everything. Next week, Matt Alina is going to be talking about protecting with IULs and guaranteed universal lives and whole life. So that's going to be next week, next Thursday at 10 o'clock. So please, again, make sure you sign up for that. Also, we have our webinar, like I said earlier, with EquiTrust, with Leon Fitch. They're going to go into a little bit deeper dive of exactly what the EquiTrust is going to be all about. The EquiTrust WealthMax is going to be great. He's going to talk about the commission structure and all that, which I think once everybody hears that, they're going to love that. They're going to love hearing how much money they can make off of single premium life. So with that being said, thank you so much. I appreciate everybody's time. If you have any questions, concerns, if you want to have any sort of conversations as far as client cases, or if you have any additional questions with this, give me a call, shoot me an email. I'm always available. If I don't answer, I'll pick up, leave a message. I'll call you back. My number is 717-216-8038. That's my direct office line, 717-216-8038. And my email address is up there at jasonc@urlinsgroup.com. All right, everybody, have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you on the EquiTrust September 24th WealthMax bonus. Have a great day, everybody.